Hello everyone, and welcome to Resurgence. This is the fallout. I guess that's a little apropos considering Biohazard's wearing like green with the stuff, but the fallout of Redemption. And also, before I get started, thank you Dom for gifting Craft a sub. I think you might need to do. I don't think you triggered the renewal yet. That's probably why it's doing that. Our opening match tonight is involved with the television title division, where it is Biohazard, one of the big heavies of Moniz Inc., taking on, I guess he's still calling himself Mr. Resiliency, Connor Spalding, or just Connor, whatever you want to call him. I don't know. I don't think he knows what he's calling himself now. Got a fun show tonight. Obviously, it's the fallout of Redemption. We have tonight the sudden death of the first Stable Warfare match, which got over very well last week. We will see the final fall in that match between THR and the Red. We also have a #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. Alec Aurelius, who won an 8-man battle royal at Redemption, will be taking on DJ Kraft. And the winner will face Max Height at Collision Course, our next pay-per-view event for that Intercontinental Championship. That will be later on tonight. Biohazard with a back body drop on Connor. Going for a cover. Kick out at 1. Obviously, a few people have been given the night off after performances last week. I'll get to those later on, obviously. In our main event tonight, oh boy, we have a triple threat match involving the 3 former world champions here in RWR. King Crimson, Shinigami Brooks, and Mr. Troop. Obviously, with Eddie Cool being the new RWR world champion, people are trying to step up to get that opportunity. And with 3 former world champions going at it, who knows what could happen. Also tonight, we will have, like I said, some fallout from a lot of the matches that happened. We have the Powers of Pain will be taking on the Wolves of War in what could be a #1 contenders match for the tag team titles. Powerless Comic, thanks for the follow. Connor, spinning soul butt. Irish whip off the ropes and a single leg drop kick, followed by another single leg drop kick. Ducks under, spins around into a neck breaker. Connor, I don't know what he was going for, but Biohazard fighting it off. There it is, I was waiting for that. Oh, Connor's been busted open. Biohazard going for a powerbomb, but I guess you can't powerbomb Connor. Go for a cover, only a 1 count. We'll also see tonight the Resurgence debut of Kurt Wagner, who we've only seen one other time tonight in the Fed, and that was during the finals of the Rise from the Ashes tournament. He will be taking on Kenji. Television title rankings going on there, just like this match. Obviously, Marvelous Matt Matthews will be getting the shot at Linton later this month for that television championship. Reverse DDT by Connor. Setting him up. Let's say Bob. Bloody Sunday. Connor showing some real power, able to lift up the bigger man. Going for a cover. Biohazard's able to kick out. Obviously, we got a good show tonight. We got 10 matches booked tonight. I've mentioned a few of them. Little single match happy tonight, I will say, compared to other nights. Don't worry, there's no 8-man match tonight, so you don't have to worry about that. Northern Light suplex by Connor. Bridges out. Oh, deadlift into a suplex. Connor, one of the smallest men in RWR. Very impressive. You're not late at all, Metal. It's actually the first match. Connor on the top rope. Big cross body off the top. Hooks the leg. Kick out at 1. Biohazard just might be too big. Connor off the ropes. Big elbow drop to the heart. Or whatever Biohazard has in that position. I see the star now. Connor going for a sub. Oh. Couple champions got the night off, actually. Pump handle. Oh, pump handle driver. Connor trying to use his speed. German suplex with a bridge. It's a 2 count. In fact, most champions got the night off tonight. I believe they all did, to be perfectly honest. Double foot stomp. Connor using his speed, going for belly to belly, but Biohazard just too big. Look for a kick. I'm not sure what he's going for. Got the leg trapped into a German. Biohazard almost flew out of the ring. Connor setting up. Hooks him. Puts him up. Bloody Sunday. Second time in the match. Let's recover. He got him. Connor picking up the win. There you have it. Connor picking up the win. Quite surprising considering the size difference between the two, but if there's anything we've learned here in RWR is that just because you have the size advantage doesn't mean you have the advantage. Coming up next, we have one of the matches that is basically fallout from Redemption, which is, oh boy. This could get all kinds of crazy. This is stemming from the KDF war that happened between the Rogers Foundation and Razor, Raji, and Buzz. This is apparently someone in the booking committee forgot who eliminated who, because this match is supposed to stem from the fact that Jake Rogers was the first man eliminated from the match. He was actually eliminated by Buzz, but, you know, whatever. Semantics. Don't worry, Buzz has something to worry about later, but for now, it will be Jake Rogers taking on Raji in our next match. Jake said he wanted Raji. Don't really know why. But let's see if he can pick up the win after basically having the Rogers Foundation get annihilated last week. See if they can start pulling the pieces together. It's up next.
One day gonna be decadent. Prom queen, Miss America. In the backseat, in a pair of cuffs. 16, little runaway. Rooted from the 5-0 and got away. From a small town with no scene. Looking for a shot on the big screen. Expectations go to hell. Inside of a unstrung, chaotic spires, a shell of frozen time, where beats the silent ocean, your shadows turn sublime, forces of inspiring luminescence guide the hidden way. Yeah, I know that it will take me to another golden age.
Alright, our next match here tonight is Raji taking on Jake Rogers. A match that Jake Rogers actually requested, stemming from last week at Redemption, where the Rogers Foundation were clean swept by Razor Sharp, Raji, and Buzz in the first six-man KDF war. At a match where, believe it or not, Jake Rogers was the first man eliminated. He was actually eliminated by Buzz, even though he's challenging Raji tonight. I assume being dropped on his head might have given a concussion. I don't know. Big spine buster by Jake. Showing a lot of power. Working on the bad knee of Raji. It's a chronic bad knee. Off the middle rope, missed, and then Raji kicks him in the ass. That knee of Raji has been a bullseye by everyone that's been in the ring with him. Big forearm. Obviously, unnecessary kick to the back. Obviously, Raji with the size advantage in this match. On the apron, knocks Raji to the floor. Jake on the apron. Not sure what he's planning here. Okay. Thinks better of it. Or just wanted to fake him out. I don't know. Off the announce table. As you can see, we can't afford Spanish announcers. Gut wrench suplex on the floor. Jake Rogers showing some immense power by lifting up Raji, one of the biggest men in RWR. Go behind. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, hook and ladder. Oh boy. Oh god. Deadlift. Power. Oh, this is gonna powerbomb with the barricade. This turned into a fight really quick. As expected. Referee counting. Obviously, we have a 20 count here in RWR. And Raji with... Oh, God. Just slams him on the table. Didn't even take the top off. It's going to hurt more. Finally, Raji throwing Rogers into the ring. Jake going for the good knee. Spinning toe hold. Just cranking it in. Raji in the ropes, though. He's not going to do a lot there, but take out the good knee of Raji. I guess that he has no legs. You can see Jake. He motioned to the knee, trying to tell everyone. Oh, backstabber. Motioning, he's going after the knee of Raji. Look at this, just deadlifting him with a gut wrench into a suplex. Uh-oh. Jake is poised. Kraken stretch. Can Raji get out of this? He does. No, he doesn't. Jake Rogers picks up the victory by submission. Have it. Jake Rogers, the, I guess, undead pirate. I'm not sure what he is anymore. Picking up the win by submission using that Kraken stretch. Yeah, he went after the knees of Raji, and I guess that worked out. I guess fighting on the floor did a lot more than we thought. Coming up next, we have, well, this actually should be an interesting match. It's involving the Intercontinental Championship division. It will be Mike Metal taking on Gil Thunderstrike. And for those of you that were watching MUW last night, Gil successfully retained his MUW championship. Looking to go for the Intercontinental Championship here in RWR. Obviously, he's got a test in front of him. And a longtime vet in Mike Metal. We'll have to see. This match is up next. Should be a hard-hitting match, especially knowing Metal. But knowing Gil is going to want to use his speed. He has a need for speed. We will find out. It is up next. It is our third match of the evening here at Resurgence.
Pirate King.
Alright, our next match here tonight is Mike Metal taking on Gil Thunderstrike. Gil with a Northern Light suplex right out of the gate. These two are both in the 8-man battle royal that was on Redemption. Obviously, neither one of them won, but Alec Aurelius picking up the win. Gil going to the top. He is an aerial ace. Not afraid to fly. Like I said, this is in the Intercontinental Championship division. Gil obviously has some more gold in other feds, being the current MUW champion, so I'd like to add some more gold to his collection. Mike Metal, I believe this is the first or second singles match he's had since his debut. Big knee drop by Gil. Picks him up on his shoulders. That's some power right there. Your own right. And Snake Eyes in the corner. Gil with control so far. It's a 1 count. I mean, don't discount Metal. He's not a slouch in his own right. Long-time veteran. the former RCWF Intercontinental Champion, I believe is also the longest reigning RCWF Intercontinental Champion. I believe that might be the United States. I'm sorry. I apologize. I think of the wrong title. Up to the tippy top and a superplex by Gil. Like I said, neither one of these two slouches when it comes to championships, but currently they're working their way up to get a shot at max height. Springboard, and Gil breaks his ass. A little too much there. Metal was still dazed long enough for Gil to take advantage. Into the corner. Back elbow. Oh, God, into an enziguri. Gil showed some leaping ability, able to... What is this? It's like a clover leaf of some kind. Metal using his leg strength, able to get out of it. Irish whip off the ropes, and well, they just collide. Snapmare. Metal working on the neck and head. Obviously to set up that Osaka street cutter. Gil fighting back. Getting out of it. Oh, Need for Speed. Gil hitting the Need for Speed out of pretty much nowhere. Only gets a 1 count though. I think Gil might have thought he had it, but Metal able to kick out. Just working on the temples. Putting his fists right into the knuckles, right into his temples. Metal on the... That was a mistake. Gil catching Metal while he's trying to be a little cocky. Oh, uh-oh. Hits him up. Michinoku driver. Hooks the leg. 2. No, Metal kicks out. Metal kicking out the Michinoku. On the top, big frog splash. And you can see the size difference here. Metal with a good couple inches on Gil. Into the corner. No, Metal able to stop it. Whoever that was planning. Gil gives it right back to him. These two going counter for counter. Flatliner. Flatliner by Metal. He's always looking for something. Super kick. Out of the corner. Said Metal working on that head. Go behind. Uh-oh. Sets him up. Osaka street cutter. Metal going for a cover. Gets a good 2 count. Gil able to get his shoulder up. Metal going to the outside. Taking a breather, I guess. Hey, decided to just take a breather. But he gave Gil a chance to get up. On the middle rope. Oh God, he's trying to choke him out. Dragon Sleeper. Just trying to choke him out. Metal not caring, just wants to get a win, obviously. Hooks him up. Drops it down in his face. Metal going for a cover. Just gets a 1 count. Gil able to kick out. Oh, Metal, I'm not sure what he was going for. Gil was able to stop it. Oh, never mind, snapmare. Going back to the head. Cranking on that neck. That's smart. He's already hit one Osaka street cutter. That's a smart way to weaken the head more. Just continue going to it. Both these men having a focus. Running dropkick by Gil. Off the top, springboard moonsault and a beauty. Going for a cover. Gets a 2 count. Oh, go behind. Need for Speed 2. Set him up. Oh. Oh, oh God, DDT just dropped. I think he spiked Metal on top of his head, but Metal in the ropes. Uh-oh. Gil can be setting up for that Michinoku again. Hooks him up. Michinoku driver. Gil hooks the leg. 2. No. Metal able to kick out. And a fucking unnecessary kick to the back. Again, just because. Completely unnecessary. On the middle rope. Drops the forearm. So when it comes to people flying in the air, Gil's the best at it. Or at least one of the best. Not afraid to take a risk. Flapjack. Metal going for cover, center of the ring. It's a 2 count. Gil kicking out with some authority. Up on his shoulders. Drops him on the top rope. Metal setting up. Oh, he went for another super kick. Gil ducked. Flying clothesline. Gil able to dodge that super kick. Oh. Need for Speed 3. Gil out. Another unnecessary kick to the back. Gil out quickening Mike Metal here. Hooks him up. Can we hit it for that one more time? Michinoku driver. Perfect spot. Hooks the leg too. No. Metal still kicks out again. Metal showing some toughness here. Able to kick out of 3 Michinokus. Gil not sure what he needs to do. I think he's getting a little frustrated. Off the ropes. Axe handle, I guess. Good for something. Metal, I think, going for a suplex. Gil, Northern Lights. It's a 2 count. Caught Metal off guard. He still kicked out, though. Stomping the arm. Gonna stomp the yard. Stomps him in the face for good measure, I guess. And a low drop kick right to the side of the head. There's one thing to say about Mike Metal. He's persistent with trying to stay in a match. Metal able to avoid whatever Gil was thinking, but Gil with head control. Snapmare. Oh, point of the elbow right to the forehead. Oh. Oh, I think Gil was looking for another Michinoku. Metal countered. Counter for counter these two are going for. Metal with head control now. What he's thinking. Oh, got it. Oh, slingshot into a sit-out powerbomb. That was very nice. Hooks the leg, hooks the arms. Gets a 2 count. Metal setting up, go behind, hooks him up. Osaka street cutter. Second time of the match, Metal's been able to hit it. Goes for a cover. We have knocked Gil out. 2. No. Gill kicks out at the last moment. Still having a nice little match here. Gill front face lock, lets it up. Going for a back. Oh, God, knee to the face. Gill's been busted open. Running DET by Metal. Just going to open that wound up more. I think Metal might have smelled blood. And attacking that open wound. Goes for a cover. Gill able to kick out, but look at the blood already all over Gill's face. Metal off the ropes, drops the leg. Missed, but it connected. Snapmare. Oh, went for a headbutt. Gill with a back elbow. Able to fight that off. Metal able to stop whatever Gill's doing. Look at that, counter for counter again. Running drop kick. Gill just desperation cover here. Metal able to kick out too. Off the ropes and a big knee drop. Gill off the top. Oh, God, went for that moonsault, missed. Metal looking to take advantage of that miss. Oh, God. Just didn't bother with the flip over. Just hits him with a stunner. 2. No. How the hell did Gill kick out of that? The modified Osaka street cutter. Didn't even do the flip over. Enziguri by Gill. Metal rolled to the floor. These two throwing everything at each other. Oh, God, reverse suplex on the floor. These two saw the opportunity to try to get in line for an IC title shot. They're putting it all on the line tonight. Gill with a right hand. Uh-oh. Need for speed. I believe Buzz picking up the win. You know, Martin has been a bit of a slump as of late. Buzz obviously helping pick up the win for his team at Redemption. Oh, we actually won that match. I'm sorry. I was so used to Buzz winning matches. That's what happens when you assume. Oh, Martin off the steps. In fact, we actually found out after last week, after the Wolves of War defeated Raji and Buzz, that it wasn't actually revealed, but it was implied that they actually threw that match against the Wolves just so Razor could show up, steal back his replica RWR or QZW World title. Lots of acronyms, I'm sorry. Oh, right there, ding ding. On again. The Buzz, just an animal. Someone that, you know, we know Fitzwell Fighting Systems would love to see going for either that World Championship or the Revolution Championship. Both these men have a big upside. It's just, can they deliver when they need to? Martin go for cover off that knee to the head. Buzz able to kick out. Drops him down. Martin on the apron. Oh, he thinks twice about it. We've seen him make mistakes doing that. Ducks under into a clothesline. Martin keeping the advantage here. That's good, because the moment Buzz gets a hold of you, you're going to be thrown somewhere. Drops him on the top rope. Martin working on the leg, trying to take out the base of Buzz. Like I said, Buzz, one of the strongest men here in RWR. He's been able to throw out people like Norns and Raji with basic ease. Oh, big tackle. Buzz off the ropes. Oh, God. Drop kick to the back. Martin might have hurt his arm there. Here's that power I was talking about. Just had Martin on his shoulders, but he just couldn't decide what to do. Martin able to slip out, going back to that leg. Just chopping him. Chopped right on the top of the head that time. Another knee to the side of the head. Martin obviously setting up for a Rise Star cutter. Uh-oh, hooks him up. Oh, that power. Spinning power bomb. Martin not a slouch himself. Both these guys known for their power game. Clothesline by Buzz. Oh, another one. Oh, hit the third. Martin trying to get to the corner to get away. Oh, God. STO train. I don't think Buzz was expecting that. Drop kick to the back. Might have been the back of the head. Martin could be looking for a Rise Star cutter. Kick to the gut. He debuted this early tournament. Rise Star cutter. Out of that powerbomb position. Goes for a cover. No, Buzz kicks out. I honestly didn't expect him to beat him with one, but Martin, basically a man without a country here in RWR, isn't really affiliated with everyone. It's him up, and he's done the deal. Falcon Arrow. Buzz, obviously, front and center of Fitz-12 Fighting Systems. And you can see on his ass, he's got that sponsorship from Brazzers. Martin picks him up. Spinning power bomb. Martin, like I said, these two are very strong. Oh, dear God. Oh. Oh, Martin puts him up into a powerbomb position. Right star cutter. Like I said, Buzz would have gotten a sponsorship from Pornhub, but he doesn't want to do a dick flip in front of people. Martin go for a cover. Wow, he got him. Martin Starr picking up the win.
As I stop feed on it, so many cats crash, put a dime peach on it. My destiny ahead of me, while I sleep on it. Searching for my purpose, tell the light beams on it. I'm losing my mind, heart racing with time, move a million miles a minute. Now I gotta get mine, and I leap out of the streets. Still.
As you see, Martin Starr picking up the much-needed win. He has been on a slump as of late. Finally picking up a win. I guess Buzz got a little too party heavy after winning at Redemption. We know Fitz-12 Fighting Systems like to throw big parties, but he probably thought today was Tuesday, maybe, or Monday. Coming up next, we have the ladies in action, as Olivia Taylor, who we have not seen since she challenged for the Women's Championship a little over a month ago against then champion Asterio Blade. Tonight she'll be taking on Julie, who lost the tag team match for her and Alexa Bliss at Redemption against the Rogers Foundation, the ladies of the Foundation. Except we haven't seen Olivia in a little over a month now. Been told she's been training at the Reds facility. Haven't been told a whole lot about that, but we do know she's coming back, trying to get her eyes on that Women's Championship now held by Kimiko. See this match next. After this, we will be halfway through it tonight. Like I said, both these ladies trying to get involved in the Women's Championship for Collision Course. A win here will get them one step closer. It is coming up next. All right, our next match. The ladies of RWR take the stage. Olivia Taylor representing the red, taking on Julie. Obviously, we haven't seen Olivia Taylor in a little while now. I said her last appearance, she challenged and was unable to dethrone Asterio Blade for the Women's Championship. Obviously, we have a different champion now with Kimiko. Olivia wanting to reassert herself here in the women's division. And honestly, the same can be said for Julie. You know, she picked up a win last week here on Resurgence, but at Redemption, she actually tapped to Faith Rogers. Both women trying to get back on track. MK Ultra by Olivia as Julie rolls to the apron. All right, Olivia just punches her off the apron. That's fine. Oh, off the steps goes Julie. If you got your VR headset on, now it's time. If you don't have your VR headset on, now it's time to put it on. Feel like you're at ringside at this show. You know, last week the Red not faring too well at Redemption. With Olivia obviously not being booked. King Crimson losing to Shinigami Brooks, and the rest of the Red, you know, going to a draw in the Stable Warfare match. Hey, what's up, Sean? And we found out last week, in the match with Kimiko and Goddess Dawn, the two of them basically killed each other. So much so that the Revolution Observer, our little newsletter here, deemed that was basically a 5-star match. I know we shouldn't be worrying about ratings and stuff, but the two of them earned it. And then, obviously, last night, Goddess Dawn failed in her quest to become the Queen of Chaos in the MUW. But after her last two performances at Redemption and last night, management decided to give her the night off. And boy, did she earn it. Obviously, none of our champions are in action tonight, and that's mostly because a lot of them needed a night off. I know not all of them did. Bulldog on the floor. And these two know each other very well. They fought in the past. Obviously, this Julie's a little different than the Julie we know from the past because she's been upping the aggression as of late. Off the steps again goes Olivia. Like I said, Olivia hasn't been seen in a little over a month. Hopefully, she's taking that time to prepare herself better. Kick to the midsection. Julie hooks her up. Twist of fate. Follows it up, dropping the leg. Uh-oh, Julie going up top. We know what that means. Swanton. Julie not going for a... Oh, there she was. Hesitated on the cover, though. Hooks the leg. Olivia able to kick out. We know the women here at RWR like to try to outperform the men. Let's see if they can do that tonight. Julie standing against the ropes, trying to get a breather, but Olivia trying to be relentless here with this attack. The Violet Queen of the Red. Oh, Julie, I'm not sure what she's going for, but Olivia blocked it. Neck breaker off the top. That was very nice. Julie able to kick out. You know, Olivia's going to look for that violet crown. Drop Julie on her head. At the same time, we know Julie wants to hit another swanton. Heard she's got something else in her arsenal now, but we haven't seen it yet. She's been very quiet about it. Hangman's neckbreaker by Olivia. Just gonna choke her now just because. Alright. Ref not even trying to stop it. Oh. Suplex. Olivia holds on. We've been seeing her do this. Second suplex, that's 2. Hooks the leg up. Fisherman suplex with a bridge. 2. No. Julie able to kick out. A trio of suplexes by Olivia. Unnecessary kick to the back. And I thought that fired up Olivia for a second, but Julie able to stop her before she got any momentum. Kick to the gut. Julie hooks her up. Swan, or yeah, twist of fate. I was excited there for a second. These two just back and forth. Another neck breaker by Olivia. The women here at RWR just as competitive as the men, maybe more so. Julie going to the top rope. That's a long way to go. Swanton. Number 2, go right for a cover, hooks the leg. 2. And she got her. Julie picking up the win. There you have it. Julie picking up a win here. Olivia, she was game, but just was not able to hit any move. Julie just relentless. Like I said, she's been a lot more relentless as of late. Not afraid to hurt a lot more than usual. Coming up next, we actually have a tag team match, playa. And it will be the Powers of Pain, who we haven't seen since the finals, be taking on the Wolves of War, who have to be hurting a little bit after last week at Redemption. Too Cold 573, thanks for the follow. We know the Wolves have to be hurting after last week, or after Jake Rogers was eliminated from that war. They were left on their own. Obviously, Powers of Pain, we haven't seen them since the finals. They actually lost to the Wolves of War in the tournament. Have to see if they can get, I guess they can see if they can get their win back. It is up next. We're halfway through tonight, starting the second half of the show. Have to see what happens. But it is a tag team match, playa. It is up next. All right, here we go. We have a tag team match, playa. It is the Powers of Pain, the Barbarian, who's currently in the ring, and the Crusher taking on the Wolves of War. Chris Jones, you see in the ring with the long hair, and Josh Wolf. We actually saw this match back at the finals about a month or so ago, where the Wolves picked up the win. Obviously, a lot of things in here. Oh, God, discus elbow by Jones. A lot of things have changed here in RWR since last time we saw the Powers of Pain. We've seen the Wolves get a little more crazy with their attitude. Teaming with the returning Jake Rogers. Big boy senton by Jones. Obviously, the Powers of Pain, members of Moniz Inc., they saw their leader, Keith Moniz, come up just short against Max Height last week at Redemption for the Intercontinental Championship. But here we have the Powers of Pain looking to try to get into the tag title hunt against the new champions, Double Penetration. Big belly-to-belly throw by the Barbarian. Jake returned, 4 weeks ago? Just Barbarian just stomping on Jones' chest. See Jones getting rid of one of his sleeves. Going back to an elbow pad. Couple of groups basically in this match keep the Moniz Inc. as well as the Rogers Foundation. Saw earlier Jake Rogers picked up the win against Raji. Let's see if the rest of the foundation can follow suit. Oh, Barbarian gives Jones a clap. Oh, Jones able to still get a belly-to-belly off. See Jones changing his hair a little bit. He's got, looks like, is that braided all the way through? Who does that? Why would you do that? Wolf in the ring. Working on the Barbarian's knee. Just dropping knee. Oh, it might be on the ankle, actually. In fact, we actually saw these two teams last met. Wolf made, I believe, the Barbarian tap out after throwing everything except the kitchen sink at him. Like, hell, he might have thrown a kitchen sink at him. I don't know. Barbarian belly to belly, almost dropped rope on his head. Not giving a shit. Barbarian tagging the Crusher, who you can see is a lot bigger, a lot taller. Look at the size difference here. Jesus! Just throws him around. Wolf dodges the kick. Would have been a disaster. Wolf trying to just get the Crusher over. Unnecessary kick to the back. Wolf hooks him. Oh, no, he went for a suplex. Crusher able to counter it. Just too big. Just throwing Wolf around. Oh, just clobbering blow to the back. Uh-oh. Crusher. Bear hug. No. Oh, dear God. Billy to Billy. Throw almost through the turnbuckle. Crusher, I think, might be the tallest person in RWR. And honestly, he's probably... Now I kind of want to see the Crusher against Buzz. Oh, Crusher went for that bear hug. Wolf quickly getting out of it. He knew what was coming. Wolf hooks him up. Oh, end of heartache. Macy was able to get him up for that. Unnecessary kick to the back again. In years past, we've oh my God. Tiger suplex. These Wolf and Crusher, no strangers to each other. They've faced off before. And believe it or not, Crusher's actually made Wolf tap out to that bear hug in the past. Obviously, this is a different Wolf than before. Crusher fighting back against Jones. Backbreaker. Stomps him in the face just because. Oh, then a knee to the head. Jones trying to set up Crusher for those elbows. Damn, look at this power. Maybe Jones couldn't hold him up long enough because he dropped him immediately. Jones, work on that arm. That's smart. Dislocated shoulder. He can't use a bear hug. Oh, God. Oh, God. Jones caught Crusher, but Crusher's size is too much. Oh, he's dancing. The Crusher, just stomps on his gut. A big gut. Going, another belly-to-belly throw by the Crusher. Just throwing the Wolves around. Tagging the Barbarian back in. I guess let him try to pick up the pieces. Jones, just stomps to the chest. Oh, an elbow to the side of the head. There's one thing we've learned from Jones, that he's not afraid to hit someone in the head with an elbow. Big German suplex. God, folded Barbarian up like an accordion. Irish whip into the rope, into the corner actually. Oh, we saw Jones bring this out last week. And discus elbow, not even with the sleeve. Jones setting Barbarian up. Discus elbow to the back of the head. Going for a cover. Crusher in immediately, breaks it up. Wolf neckbreaker on Crusher, gets him out of the ring. Back elbows there by Jones. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, went for a clothesline of his own, but Crusher able to get out of the way. A cravat by Barbarian, that was surprising. Turned into a suplex. Just slams Jones' face into the mat just because. Just gonna make him humble, but Jones's foot, I think, was on the bottom rope. Alright, just that again. Just gonna, oh my God, just overpowering Jones.
MR Destructo.
Alright. Thanks, Adam, for the 20 bits. Barbarian with Jones on his shoulders. Look at this torture rack. Yeah, he's just going to give him a torture rack. Wolf not even trying to help. I think he knew that Jones would get out of that. See Crusher finally getting his feet on the floor. I don't know why he did that, honestly. Snapmare. Just going to pick him right back up, drop him down, reverse DDT. Jones trying to get the tag. Gets the hot tag to Wolf, but... oh, they both went for something. They both missed. Wolf trying to run around, but Crusher just stops him immediately. Uh-oh. Got a pump handle and drops him down. Crusher stopping all of Wolf's momentum.
Dot.
Okay. Thanks, Gil, for the 40 bits. I don't know why it's not working. The text-to-speech. Oh, Wolf. Oh, this one we got Barbarian to tap out to. That submission hold. But the Crusher, too big. Able to fight out of it. I trip into the corner. Oh, God. Got him in the belly. Oh, God. Into the... Oh, dear God. Throwing Wolf across the ring. Yeah, I don't know why I did the dot. I don't get that. Kick to the gut.
Boo Kitty.
Thanks out him for the 15 more bits. Brainbuster by the Crusher. Just gets a 2 count. Uh-oh. Crusher. Can we looking for that bear hug? Yeah, he's got it in. Makes go for the host. Bear hug. Oh, and Wolf taps out. Powers of Pain pick up the win. There you have it. Powers of Pain picking up what I think is considered an upset, defeating the Wolves of War. And that, honestly, oh man, could you imagine the Powers of Pain against Double Penetration? Oh dear God. All the big boys. Coming up next, we've been hearing about this for a little bit, but we've only seen him once here in RWR, and that was back at the finals. Kurt Wagner. We don't know a lot about this man. All we know is that, you know, there's something angelic about him, from what I've been told. He will be taking on Kenji up next, and Kenji needing to try to get some momentum back after losing the #1 contenders match last Friday. You know, he lost that to Matt Matthews. Got to try to build some momentum, but he's facing what's essentially an unknown in Kurt Wagner. We'll find out. It is up next here at Resurgence. Our next match, Kenji taking on one of the newest members of the roster. We've only seen him once. His name is Kurt Wagner. We don't know a lot about this man. We actually saw him back at the finals compete in a match, but we haven't seen him since then. You know, management is high up on him, or is a high up on him. Sorry, my mouth didn't realize what I was trying to say. See amen written on his shorts. He might have a run with Archangel if it has to do with anything biblical. Management is high. That is absolutely true. I don't think that needs to be said. That's pretty much a given. Shoulder jawbreaker by Kenji. That was very nice. A little different. Springboard cross body off the middle rope. Coming up next is the #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. It will be Alec Aurelius taking on DJ Kraft. We'll have 3 more matches after this. We have that #1 contenders match, the sudden death of the Stable Warfare, and in our main event we have a triple threat that is involving 3 former RWR World Champions, Mr. Troop, King Crimson, and Shinigami Brooks. So Alec and Kraft will be for the see who faces Max Height at Collision Course, our February pay-per-view. It should be a good one. We know that. Well, honestly, I should stop talking about it and get back to this match because that match is going to get a lot of talk anyway. And Wagner trying to choke Kenji out with his own arms. Kenji able to get out of it, goes right for a quick cover, trying to catch him off guard. Uses his legs, trying to rain down elbows. Up on top. Oh, went for a double stomp. Wagner able to get out of the way. He must have saw it coming. And, what is this? Just gonna use his legs. Very nice. Kenji rolling out of the ring. I don't think he was expecting something like that. So Kenji being basically scouted by Fitz-World Fighting Systems. Oh God, flatliner into the corner. A lot of people high up on Kenji here in RWR. Got a good upside. Obviously, he's going to want to get a shot at that television championship held by Linton. Well, he's got to wait until after Matt Matthews gets his shot at the end of the month. Ah, that's what you're scouting. Okay. Super kick by Kenji. Well, that second one's kind of obvious. Wagner able to get out of that, hits a neck breaker, going right for a cover. What people have been saying in house shows, Wagner pretty technically sound. He hasn't had his opportunity yet. He's getting it tonight. Oh, off the middle rope, Phoenix splash. How apropos, considering what the logo for RWR is. Kenji with head control. Bring one of the ropes. Oh, Kenji. Oh, I thought he was looking to fly here, but no. Oh, God. I don't know what that is, but Wagner's been busted open. Kenji going for a cover. Very creative move. Wagner able to kick out. I don't know how he did because that was somewhat devastating. I guess we found an Angel's Bleed. Don't need an Angel Blade for that. Oh, wow, that was a nice suplex. Wagner, look at the blood all over his face. Once Kenji on his feet, thinking springboard. No, oh my God, I don't know what that is, but he overshot it a bit. Just flung himself. Still able to get to his feet. Kenji, he was able to somewhat dodge it, but he still took some of it. Able to fight back at least. He didn't die a death like JT Hall did last week on Resurgence. Snake Eyes, that's not going to do his wound any favors. Kenji on the middle. Whoa! Uses momentum to a drop kick. Goes for a cover. Kenji trying to do some innovative offense. God, look at the blood all over Wagner's face. Kenji going to the apron. He could be thinking springboard now. Springboard into a frog splash onto the back. Oh, went for that unnecessary kick. Wagner able to counter. He's got him by he's got his legs gripped. He's got his hands grasped, throwing suplexes. Thought he had something else in his hands, but there's that third suplex. Very nicely done. Going for a cover here. Kenji kicks out immediately. Oh, I'm not sure he's going for it. Kenji with a kick to the head. Wagner's just a bloody mess. Oh, we know what this is setting up. Kenji gets to the gut, puts him down. Oh, got it. Twisting. A corkscrew-like move. I'm not sure what the hell you call it. Neckbreaker. Up against the ropes. Oh, is he going to go for that pile driver-like move? Oh, he hits it. Yeah, I couldn't remember Starship Paige. For some reason, that name could not pop in my head. Kenji going for a cover. No, Wagner kicking out. That was very surprising. Wagner showing some fortitude. You see all of Kenji's offense focusing on the head. Very smart. Look for that. Look for that elbow off the little rope. Miss, but Wagner kind of trying to do quick pins here, trying to catch Kenji off guard, I think. He picks him up, is he going to try to suplex him? He does. Gotta work on the arm a little bit. Going back to it. That left arm of Kenji. A rolling neck snap. Follows it up. Oh, he's got that butterfly. Oh, into a nice suplex. Kenji's feet just went through the ropes. Oh, a Saito suplex. To follow it up, that was a very nice move. Dropped Kenji on his head, though. Kenji able to kick out. Wagner trying to keep the control. But one thing we learned from Kenji, he is relentless. He might be young. Rocker dropper. He might be young, but he's been staying on him. And Wagner back on the apron. Could be going for that. Is he going to try to fling himself again? He does. This time he connects. Goes right for a pin. 2. No. Kenji kicks out. Wagner drank some Red Bull before this match because he threw some wings. Oh, Kenji sets him up. Starship Pain. An unnecessary kick to the back, just for good measure. Oh, from behind. Oh, German super. What is... Oh, it goes over into a bridge. Wagner able to kick out. Kenji sets it up. Picks it. Oh, God. Brainbuster on the knee. It could have knocked Wagner out. 2. No. Wagner kicks out again. Wagner showing some heart here. Kenji being relentless. Springboard. Oh, God, knee to the head. Kenji's offense just focused on that open wound. Been very smart with his offense tonight, Kenji has. Focusing on that wound of Wagner's. At the same time, Wagner showing a lot of heart here. Snapmare. Kenji using his legs. Spins around. Oh, flips over. Holds on to it. Oh, again. Kenji just using his leg strength to just... Oh, Wagner fighting out. Hit him, Kenji, on the ass, I think. I guess that worked. Into the corner. And Wagner putting him in the tree of woe, it looks like, yeah. Oh, because Kenji countered that. Beck's very surprised by that running neck breaker. These two making the most of what they got here tonight. Into the corner. Kenji with kick to the gut. We know what follows. Starship Pain. Oh, stomps him in the face just for good measure. Then falls over the knee. Kenji not even going for a cover, just trying to punish. Unnecessary kick to the back. Oh, is he looking for that knee buster? Brainbuster on the knee. That has to be it. It's gotta be it. And it is it. Kenji picking up the win. There you have it. Kenji finally picking up a win and showed an incredible brutal streak there. Muffs Shane, thanks for the follow. Great name, by the way. Just because Muff. But Kenji showing a new mean streak. You know, after losing to Matt Matthews multiple times, I think that might be something he's finally needed. He's been needing to do something for a while now. Finally brought up the aggression, and suddenly he just destroyed. That's going to put him in a good spot for the TV title division after Matt Matthews gets his opportunity later this month. Yeah, moving on from that, we have a #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. Alec Aurelius, who won a 8-man battle royal this past Friday at Redemption, actually offered a match against DJ Kraft because Kraft had been on a roll. offered Kraft a match for that number 1 contendership. Obviously, Kraft accepted. The match is coming up next. After this, we have 2 more matches. Shane B, thank you for the follow. Yeah, DJ Kraft representing Fitzwell Fighting Systems. He's going to have a tough road. Alec Aurelius, known for those knees. Can Kraft combat that? It is up next. This should be a good one.
The king, the crown, the throne, your majesty, your royal highness. No one can rule a land but me. The king shall reign supreme till kingdom come. All hail the king. 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 A statue in stone, I got Caesar's stature. The queen I've captured is Cleopatra.
You son of a bitch.
Better reload faster, better read your chapters. See your pastor, my squad get hits. I'm the cleanup batter, out the park every pitch. I don't need no catcher, a bully in the paint when my team go at ya. I hit the tying points and the free throw after and one. My shot is water, my dribble's trouble. In a single quarter, catch a triple-double. I'm a sore winner, play the sport better. King amongst court jesters, this is full court pressure. A leader in a league of my own. They wanna do me like Brutus did Caesar in Rome. Double cross me like Judas.
Alright, here we go. Number 1 contenders match. DJ Kraft offered this shot by Alec Aurelius. Kraft has been impressive as of late. Obviously, he finally was able to bring out the that Kingslayer submission that's been hyped up by Fitzwell Fighting Systems. He was able to bring it out once, but unfortunately he was in the ropes. Nice T-bone suplex there. Kraft deadlifts Aurelius up and drops him down. Oh, trying to hook the arms, going for a quick pin here. And Alec, who returned at the finals, has been relatively quiet here in RWR outside of winning that Battle Royal. But we know the king of shave style, Jesus Christ, Sling Blade. Jesus Christ himself, he has no problem letting his knees do the talking for him. Another sit-out powerbomb by Kraft. Kraft, oh, just rake in the eyes. Kraft obviously wanted to hit that Kraft killer. If not, he'd love to lock in that submission move that that's been hyped up for a while. I know it's called the Kingslayer. How apropos would it be in a match against someone calling himself the King, shave style? Use the Kingslayer submission to beat him. Alec using his legs. You can see the blood all over the wrist tape of Alec Aurelius. He's not afraid to punch someone in the face either. I think he'd rather use his knee, which you can see does not have knee pads on, so it's unprotected. Snake Eyes in the corner. Kraft just trying to stop a mud hole. Alley-oops him out. I believe this is actually a first-time match here. And Alec, actually, for those that weren't around for Smackass, he was the first ever Smackass champion. Won a tournament to become the champion. Unfortunately, it's been all the GTR on the floor. It's been his only title. Kraft, former world champion in his own right, back in the RCWF. Oh, God. It kicked him in the head. I think he faked him out with the knee. Instead, kicked him in the head. Like I said, Kraft, former world champion in his own right, way back in the RCWF. Unfortunately, it was only a month. But you know what? It still counts. Blackout on the floor. Alec just relentless here, working on the head. Trying to set up Kraft for that Jesus Christ. Oh, just a straight punch to the face. Had a feeling this would turn into a fight. I was right. Kraft come back with a knee of his own. Obviously, like I said, winner of this will face Max Height at Collision Course, our February pay-per-view for the Intercontinental Championship. Height was able to survive Keith Moniz. Pele! Even after taking a Montpellier bomb. Kraft kick to the gut. Got a butterfly. Oh, God, drops him on the knees. I guess he's starting to get into Alec's game using the knees. Kraft. Oh. Alec countered wherever that was going to be. Might be looking Kraft killer. Kick to the gut. Oh, God. Kinshasa. That knee right to the face. That shaved knee right in the face. Alec going for a cover. Kraft able to get his shoulder up after that. Obviously, Alex shaves his knee a few days before the show, so that way there's still a little stubble on it, so it hurts more. Oh. Double sledge. Ducks a clothesline. Alec off the rope. Big clothesline. Kraft in the corner. Oh, just a straight left. And Alec, oh, God, boot to the face. Oh, shot to the back for good measure. Knee to the, oh, God, just to hit shots everywhere. Kick to the leg. Oh, God, knee to the side of the head. Couldn't even keep up with that. Alec just putting in a barrage of kicks. Now, focusing on Kraft's knee himself. Oh, Kinshasa. Going for a cover. Kraft able to kick out again. Alec is just relentless with these knees.
was hot, but I'm iller now. Kept me in the back till I hit the crowd, running with a tiger bomb. Fucking leave your neck in a different town. No airlines when it comes to style. Never could compare mine. Rubbing in my smell, yo, I cut you like a hairline. I can't even sleep, dropping demons in my spare time. I ain't never lied. I probably ain't you in minutes, cause after you overzealous, from Nelson got you in medics. Let you go in metal, I bet you gon' regret it. I reckon no recollection of where your head and your neck is, yo, I'm done. It's wartime, I ain't talking John, but this chaos here is all mine. South Bronx trick, I ain't coming from the north side. If you on the wrong side, hang you like a porch light. Rage flowing through my veins, talking in my brain, but she got it where I aim. Goddess with no name, got me riding in the rain, trying to figure out my pain, snapping bodies like a chain. Tell daddy it's some honest. Beat your whole clique with some coffins. Caution, hit you with the spear when I charge in. Hope you brought a plan B like abortions. Ice.
Fatal Norns.
It's go time. Stable Warfare. Yeah, I'll probably do that over the week. See THR in the red. You see some people have gotten some updates. It's all about redemption. And for those of you that didn't see redemption, this match originally ended 2-2. And when it came to THR, Archangel got both decisions for his team with that full Nelson. Remember, this is no disqualification. Only way to win is by pinfall or submission. But with these 6 men, considering a few of them were involved in the Hardcore Championship over the years, who knows what's going to happen. Cole tried to crown Norns. Norns caught him. See, William James decided he found some Rogaine. Got a Mohawk. Headbutt by Norns. Doesn't care about that mask that Cole Raider's wearing. And if you notice, he's not the only one. Apparently Crimson Void also found some Rogaine laying around backstage. Didn't know he was a redhead. That's interesting. Archangel going for a pin. Alon was able to kick out. Cole with a bulldog. Norns stopping William James. Oh god. Oh! Just tosses him. They absolutely can leave the ring. But the decision has to be in the ring. You see, William James also got his tattoo updated on his right shoulder. A little hard to notice right away, but you can see it. See, THR trying to have the advantage in the ring. We saw this during the original match, how they just had control over a lot of the match against the Red. Which, considering how much longer the Red's been around, you would think they'd have a lot more teamwork, but I guess THR being a new group and not really known for teaming with each other. Guess they had that unknown factor. Archangel in the ring. Tiger Driver in the middle of the ring. See, THR with the advantage. Rolling cutter by Cole Rayner. Uh-oh. Void walks in. Oh, I think he was going for that pile driver. Oh, I guess if first you don't succeed. Destino by Villano. The Red trying to bring it back. Oh no. Villano, what are you doing? Oh, thank Christ he can't jump. Oh, Villano breaks all of his ass. Archangel overpowering Norns. That's something we don't hear a lot. Setting up in the corner. Batarang by Cole Rayner. William James cited his Bulldog Norns. Villano, they're all in the ring, but Void able to kick out. Oh, full Nelson by Archangel. This is what he got everyone to tap to last week. No one able to help. Norn's able to get out of it. There has been a few ding-dings, not many. Norn's able to get out. Rest of the Red preoccupied. As William James bites Villano's head through the mask. Everyone going for covers, but Archangel breaks up the pin that Void had on Cole Rayner. He's got that double out. Oh God, Tiger suplex by Villano. To the Red. Slowly trying to take over. Oh, William James. He's got Villano. Oh no, Villano counters DDT. William James going for Widow's Peak. Villano able to counter it. See Norns and William James going at it. Former members of Muspelheim. I know they're longtime friends, but tonight that doesn't mean anything. Spinebuster. Villano trying to use some lucha on Archangel. Backdrop. Cole, Void going for a cover on Cole. Cole able to kick out. Oh, Norns has still got William James. Suplexes everywhere. Norns hit the three fates. You know, we saw last week these guys didn't really bring out a lot of weapons, which is weird considering a lot of these propensities for hardcore environments for a lot of these guys. Multiple former hardcore champions in this match, but they just wanted to beat the crap out of each other last week, and they're just continuing it tonight. Unnecessary kick to the back. Oh boy, Norns looking to kill. Oh God, Samoan fall away. Villano has William James up. Pepsi plunge. Void. Cradle pile driver on Cole Rayner. Just something's just hard to call. Uh-oh. Norton's got William James up. Burning hammer. William James was busted open. I mean, if it was going to be anyone, it had to be William James, right? The guy that's already covered in blood. Oh, Tiger Driver by Archangel. Arc going for a pin here. Oh, he got him. THR picks up the victory here tonight.
You done did it now. You was hot, but I'm illin' now. Kept me in the back till I hit the crowd running with a tiger bomb. Fucking leave your neck in a different town. No airlines when it comes to style. Never could compare mine. Weapon in my smell. Yo, I cut you like a hairline. I can't even sleep dropping demons in my spare time. I ain't never lied. I probably ain't you in minutes, cause after you overzealous, full nesting got you with medics. Let you go in metal, I bet you gon' regret it. I time. I ain't talking job, but this.
There you have it. THR pick up the win, and Archangel getting all 3 decisions for THR, believe it or not. Yes, we had Statboy look into that. He got all 3 of the decisions for THR. Archangel still showing dominance. He's been on an absolute roll ever since coming back. That was our semi-main event. We are on to our main event of the evening. It is a triple threat match that honestly could just get crazy very quickly. We have 3 former RWR World Champions. It will be Shinigami Brooks, King Crimson, and Mr. Troop in our main event tonight. And there's been talk of a 4-way for the RWR World Championship at Collision Course. If it is, this could just be the appetizer for what's to come tonight here in our main event. It is up next, as you can see. Thank you guys for coming out. All the bits that we've been getting tonight. Been getting tonight. The follows, the subs, the hosts, everything. Thank you guys for all that. Like I said, this is our main event of the evening. Should be a good one. It is First Falls, by the way. And it is up next. beating Mr. Troop last week at Redemption and finding his redemption. Whoa, Troop sent out of the ring. That's cool. These three have battled for that world championship from basically day one, literally. On our very first show in the Rise from the Ashes tournament, we saw King Crimson lose the championship to Shinigami Brooks. And in fact, in the finals of the Rise from the Ashes tournament, we saw Brooks lose it to Mr. Troop. These three have been intertwined with each other because of that world championship. Go behind by Crimson. Big German suplex on Troop. Only way to win is pinfall or submission in the ring. And it's his first falls. Yeah, I thought he left. I had a feeling it was just a troll. It was just a very bad troll. We saw last week at Redemption, Shinigami Brooks beat King Crimson once again. And if that four-way rumor is true, some might question probably why King Crimson's even in the match. Then again, if he wins here, you know, might silence all the doubters. Troop with Brooks on his shoulders. Oh, rams him neck first into the top turnbuckle. Troop rolling Crimson. I think he was trying to roll him out of the ring, but dropping the knees right in the gut. With the arm trapped into a body slam. Enziguri in the corner caught Troop right on the jaw. These three know each other very well. They almost know what each other's thinking, really. Crimson missing the knees off the middle rope. I don't know what it's going to take to keep one of these guys down, but they'll probably have to get creative. Irish whip across the ring. And Troop just leveled Crimson. Forearm in the face, off the ropes, into a bulldog by Troop. Troop trying to work on that arm, but just... Oh, Snapdragon by Crimson. Troop gets out of one. Obviously, that's how you're going to have to get the win here, is knock someone else out and go for a quick pin. Knee by Crimson, side of the head. Like I said, this is our main event tonight. Crimson with Troop on his shoulders. Hot shots him. Back to Crimson and Brooks. Two still going at it. Crimson going for a cover. Brooks gets out of one. See Troop on the floor, trying to get some rest. Brooks into a neck breaker. Oh, Koji clutch. Troop there to immediately break it up. And Brooks breaks up the pin immediately. Like I said, these three know each other for a long time. STO by Troop, taking out Brooks. Oh, mandible claw. This is how Troop won the world title. Brooks nowhere to be seen, but Crimson able to get out of it. Crimson, Snapmare, decided to just yell at the fans. Crimson spinning soul butt. Irish whip off the ropes. Single leg drop kick. Into another one. Ducks a clothesline, spins him around into a neck breaker. Brooks. Crimson into the corner. Thought he was taking a Huluva kick. Crimson. Oh, Drake on the top rope. Thought he was going to hit a DDT there, but goes for a cover. Barely a 1 count. Troop going for a cover. Crimson just broke it up immediately. Troop went for like a desperation cover, thinking Crimson wouldn't be paying attention. Backdrop driver by Crimson. Oh, picks him up. Crimson Rain on Troop. Crimson going for a cover. Brooks is down. Troop kicks out. Remember, Troop has that death grip. Oh, there it is. Center of the ring. Brooks is still down. He's trying to get to his feet. Troop, that death grip has won him so many matches. Oh, and he lets it off. I think he saw Brooks coming. That was very smart. Let up on the hold as soon as he saw the third man come out. Shoulder into the corner. Big belly to belly after following. Troop going for a cover on Crimson, but Brooks is on his feet. Troop immediately breaks it up. Or Brooks immediately breaks it up. Shoulder jawbreaker by Brooks. Oh, Troop rolling out of the ring. Brooks trying to pick up the pieces. Crimson's able to kick out of that. That was smart by Brooks, though. He took out Troop, tried to pick up the pieces from what happened. Go behind. Back suplex by Brooks. These three all have very devastating finishers, but who's going to get that shot in is the question. Gives him the clap. See Troop trying to get to his feet. Crimson rakes the eyes. European uppercut by Brooks. Troop comes back. Oh, double underhook. We know it's coming. Oh, he went for a darkness driver. Brooks counters. Brooks going for a cover. Crimson, I don't think sees it. Troop able to kick out though. Crimson just being left alone. We know what Brooks is looking for. Go behind. Juice box. Brooks going for a cover. Crimson still not paying attention. He turns around finally. Breaks it up. Troop is basically out. Got dropped on his head. Brooks. Troop able to played possum, I think, during all that. Going for a quick cover. Referee out of position. Brooks able to kick out. Had enough time. Crimson back in. Troop might finally be able to work on an arm. So Crimson's taking time to taunt the fans. Dragon screw by Brooks. Oh. Drive by. Crimson was busted open. That's what Brooks won the world title with. That drive-by kick. Brooks going for a cover. Troop's on the floor. Crimson able to kick out. Oh. Goes out. Oh, no. Northern Lights suplex by Crimson. 2. He got him. King Crimson picks up the win. And what a win that was.
Put shadows on the dreams. I wait outside the building's door. insufficient skills. The Black Queen chants the funeral march. The cracked brass bells will ring to summon back the fire witch to the court of the Crimson King.
And there you have it. King Crimson picking up the win. You know, I guess he heard what I said about he needed it to try to keep some people quiet. But there you have it. King Crimson picks up the win in our main event tonight. And what a match that was. That was, like I said, that was our main event of the evening. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm going to throw a host to someone. I'm not sure who yet, but obviously we're going to show our intro like we always do. King Crimson basically stealing the win. But that was a great match between those three. Obviously, I will see you next week for more Resurgence. We know we have a fatal four-way for the world title. I've also been informed, I guess before we go out, that Duke Dice will be cashing in his rematch at Collision Course against the new champion Adam Shaw. And it will be Falls Count Anywhere. I've just been informed of that. We will see that at Collision Course. We have a lot more planned for that before we get there. Thank you guys for coming out. I will see you next week.